What is up, Nerdy Squad? You boys officially back with a brand new video, and we gotta talk about the new trio, the new Harry Potter casting. If you're new here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to help your boy grow the channel. The more people that hit that like button, the more YouTube will push this video out through the algorithm, and the more people will come check out the channel. I'm really trying to grow my channel and reach 2,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. So please smash that thumbs up button. So as you can see here, I believe, at the top of my screen, we officially have the new trio for the new Harry Potter TV series that is dropping, I believe, sometime probably next year. Now, I had to look up the names because I can't think of the name of these actors at all. So, as you can see here in the middle, you have Dominic McCullen, who will play the title character of Harry. You have Abriella Staten, will play Hermione Granger. She's over there to the left. And then you have Alistair Stout, who will play Ron Weasley, who's over there to the right. And I gotta honestly say, when this show was first announced, I was really not in favor of it. I was really kind of like, why would Warner Brothers want to go back and do this again when you already got the movies? But then the more I sat back and the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? This might actually be a pretty good idea. The more and more they actually started to kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. Simply because there's some fans who enjoy the movies, there's some fans who did not. I think there was probably more majority of fans who enjoyed the movies than the fans who were against it. And the reason I think some fans were against it was because there were some things that were left out on the cutting room floor. Now, for me personally, I'm not a Potterhead, so I can't sit there and give you everything that was probably, taken out, missing, because I only read the first two books. I think saw the first couple movies, and that was it. But as far as the fans who weren't in favor of the movies because some stuff had to be cut out. It happens all the time when novels are transferred over to the big screen because of the simple fact that they have to get everything to fit into the hour or 2 hour long film, however long the movie is going to be. So I can understand that 100%. Now, for the other side, for the fans that did enjoy the movies, this might be something great for y'all as well because when you think about it, you are getting the first book coming out in the first year, and this is going to tell a more broader story because now you're getting everything that could not fit into an hour or 2 hour and some change movie. So I think that could be a really, really exciting thing and a real cool thing for the fans who enjoyed the movies, and now y'all get to enjoy the books. Enjoy the TV show, and you also get to have y'all kids sit back and enjoy these new actors playing these roles all over again. So it's almost like y'all getting to grow up with these new actors all over again through y'all kids' eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So this is gonna be interesting to see. The other thing I did want to talk about was the Snape casting. I know a lot of people have been getting in on the Snape casting because obviously it's a black man, it's not a white guy, and be that as it may, it does stick out like a sore thumb when you do look at the photos of these actors and actresses posted next to who played them before. So it's gonna be a little weird, but hopefully it works out. I don't know when this thing is gonna start shooting. I believe it's sometime in the next month. The biggest question I did have is, are they gonna start shooting this thing? Well, not when are they gonna start shooting it, but are they gonna shoot this thing back to back? Because obviously kids grow up really fast. And a perfect example is look at, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Percy Jackson. When you look at the current cast, obviously, they're all young, right? And the middle the main character who plays Percy, I can't think of his name. Obviously he went through a growth spurt, puberty and everything hit, he cut some of his hair, his voice got deeper. So obviously he's kind of grown out of that little kid thing really, really fast. So it does make you wonder with these young kids, I believe already being 10 and 11, how they're going to work this out, how they're going to plan this out. I think it's going to be very interesting to see. And I'm here for it. Like I said, at first I wasn't down for it. I thought this was going to be a really bad idea because I was like, no, 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 no. You already got the movies, just leave it alone. But as time went on and they really sat back and thought about it, I was like, you know what, this could be something really good. Because, you look at, like I said, the movies, things had to be taken out the movies to fit the movies. Things from the books had to be taken out to fit the movies. And now here you are getting a complete story from start to finish, from book one to book two to book three, as long as this lasts, right? And I hope these kids are able to play these roles for a very long time. The main thing I would do is keep these kids off the internet because they're already gonna get bashed like crazy, basically being compared to the OG3 of Ron and Harry and Hermione, the big three, Rupert Grint, Daniel Radcliffe, and Emma Watson. So they're already gonna get compared to them. So again, I'm excited for this. I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see what Warner Brothers does. I believe they looked at over 32,000 videos of different actors who could possibly play these characters. So that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of time they put in. Hopefully, the director or whoever is in charge of this whole thing build some kind of a safe haven for these young kids, because the difference between these kids stepping up to play this role and the difference with the OG3 was the OG3 again were the OG3. They were stepping into a role that hadn't been performed yet, so there was really no pressure on their backs. And plus, they came in at a time where social media and all this um, the social media world we live in, it didn't exist yet. And now you got the new kids, they coming into a social media world, and it's going to be very hard for them because there's going to be a lot of comments, there's going to be a lot of stories, a lot of things people are going to say that, hopefully they don't take in. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it like y'all forever gonna be compared to the OG3. No matter what y'all say, no matter what y'all do, y'all gonna be compared to the OG3. I want to see these young kids go out there and knock it out of the park. I hope this thing is a kick-ass TV show because I'll definitely be checking it out. I don't have HBO Max right now, but I'll definitely be getting it when it comes out. But I'm hoping these three young actors really knock it out of the park. Now, I do believe that the only actor up here, should I say actress, that has some type of credit to her name is Gabriella. From what some of the other videos that I've watched, other people have talked about, she has appeared in, I believe, the Matilda musical. I never watched it, but I believe she played Matilda in that musical. And I'm a big OG fan of the OG Matilda. Okay, I'm not a big fan of musicals, so sorry, Gabriella, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm hoping you knock it out of the park as you know, Hermione Granger. But yeah, so the other two actors, I believe there's not too much credit to their name. I think the new Ron has had some type of acting credit, and I don't think the new Harry has any acting credits to his name. So this is his first big role. And I know I saw something in some of the articles that I read. Warner Brothers is already, um, they're already like canceling the comments. They're already phasing it out, so a lot of people can't leave comments. I believe they covered it up on Instagram, where you can't leave comments in the pic of the announcement of these kids being the new, trio. And a lot of people have been going in saying whether it's a good thing, whether it's a bad thing. And to be honest with you, I think it's a good thing for now. Like I said, these kids are coming up in a social media age, and that's one of the biggest things that is going to hit is they're going to have to adjust. Having to play these characters and having to be compared to the OG3 and having to deal with all the social media backlash that is going to come their way. And I really hope that they gel together and they really get a chance to, know each other outside of the roles. Because I think that strong bond they have outside of the characters will really help to build that camaraderie on set. The one other thing I did want to talk about that hasn't really been talked about yet, who the hell is playing Draco Malfoy? Who is going to play Harry Potter's evil arch nemesis in school? Obviously, I don't know if they have a Voldemort yet, but who is playing Draco Malfoy? Also, who's playing Crab and Goyle? Like I said, I'm a little bit known of who's in Harry Potter. I don't know everything, okay? I do know some of the characters, but I do want to know who is going to play Draco Malfoy. And the last thing I want to touch up on is, if I was a betting man, I would have put my money on them. I would have put my money on them. When I mean them, I mean Warner Brothers, race swapping one of the characters. Okay, I would have put my money on it. I was kind of surprised that they actually didn't really go that route. Also, I do think Ariel is Mexican, so maybe they did. They just didn't put a black actor in the role of one of the white kids, which I would have put my money on. Okay, I would have put money on it. They would have made Harry a black kid instead of a white kid. But maybe they saw the backlash that happened with Snape, and it was like, nope, we can't do that. By the way, big shout out to Alan Rickman, man. That dude did a great job as Snape. I don't know how this new black actor is gonna do, but hopefully things work out with him. Hopefully he doesn't let the pressure get to him. And the same thing to these young kids and everybody else who steps into these roles. Do I think it's smart that Warner Brothers is stepping into this IP? Yes and no. Yes, because I think that it'll be good for a new generation, but no, because we don't know how it's going to turn out, or the backlash that's going to come from the older generation that has been a fan for this for so many years. But obviously, Harry Potter is still a very popular IP. They have the Harry Potter world, they have the candy, they have the rides, they have so much going on. So a lot of people are excited to see what Warner Brothers is going to do. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. But yeah, so new actors set up to play the new Big Three. I'm here for it. I'm very curious to see what Warner Brothers is going to do. I do want to know y'all thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you all think about this new Big Three. I'll catch you on my next video. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.